Johnny Ice. That boy cold.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. Yo, what's good, y'all?
You here? What's this? It's 18. It's 18.
Episode 18.
What's good?
Just in case, episode 19 if you fucked it up.
Nah, it's 18. I checked.
18.
I checked already. Yo, Jay's in the building. Missed last week. Steve's not here right now. This nigga Dave off screen.
In the cut.
I'm about to start calling you off screen.
Hey,
All set off screen.
Off screen.
my rapper name when my career
Off
started.
screen. What's good?
Off screen?
How y'all been? How's y'all week?
I had a good week. Not
Was
gonna lie.
good.
I had a very. People would say this is probably the worst week, but I'm perceiving it as my greatest week.
Why would people say it's your worst week?
I just went through a lot of BS, a lot of challenging lessons, but it's how you.
So if it would have been somebody else, it would have been somebody else, it
would have been horrible for somebody else.
Right.
But I'm looking at it in an opposite light, like I got through it. I got through the challenges, so it's really good for me.
Okay, I hear that.
I'm feeling more powerful after this week.
What about you, Dave?
My week was home. Nothing much going on.
Nothing much. How's the movies?
What did you see?
Nah, I haven't actually been to the movies.
Oh, it was a
in
joke.
minute.
Nah, you missed it. It was a joke.
No.
Like Dave was like, "Oh, how he be taking all his girls out to the movies." And
Yeah,
shit.
no movies this week.
Yo, that's high school shit.
And so I can begin.
That's high
Nah,
school
movies
shit.
is a cool date.
So I've heard.
Yo, you gotta
Movies is a calm date.
you gotta go online and illegally download it on your thing and then
Watch it in the crib.
and then chill.
Nah, but then you don't want your shit to be like OD trash. You don't want like OD trash.
I mean,
Yeah, niggas standing
like
in front of the
quality and
camera
shit.
and
I mean,
shit.
I mean, I don't be watching the movie anyway. I just throw it on. You feel
Nah,
me?
you're right. Y'all really, y'all was really dragging me. It was I took a girl to the movies like twice, and he was like, "Oh,
Twice.
No, you said that's what you do though. You said that's your thing.
nah, I didn't say
I
that."
take girls to the movies. I do, but only if I want to see the movie. Like I'm not just gonna do it just cause. Like if I'm going to see a movie anyways, I'll bring a girl with me.
Yeah, facts. Like I'm not trying to see nothing that's like trash.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you definitely, but at the same time, I don't know. Like a first date, if the girl wants to really go see the movie, then it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's not preferred, but it's a calm move.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I just be thinking about the pockets. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, movies are mad
I
expensive.
can't afford.
Are they
to see
really?
movies
It's not
every
that
time.
bad. It's like $8 to $12.
My
Oh,
nigga, what movie theater is giving you $8 tickets?
Fucking
On a
AMC.
Tuesday?
AMC? Yeah,
AMC.
yeah,
I fucking.
I usually
you
go
know,
on Tuesday.
By
Like
Prep?
Tuesday's a movie day.
Nah,
In
if I
Fresh
like
Meadows?
on Sunrise. If you like take Sunrise all the way,
Oh, the shit in
that AMC.
Lynbrook.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what
That
you're
shit is
talking about.
That's like it's like
that's the
$8.50.
that. Nah, we can't. Nah, we.
But that's still. Nah, you don't got the new.
Nah, we can't.
It don't got the new
Yeah,
seats,
nah, we
though.
can't.
It don't
Nah,
got the new
Nah, it don't got the
It's the
Nah,
recliners.
it do
old
have
one.
the good seats. It do have,
Shorties love the recliners.
nah, it does
Nah.
have the recliner
It
seats. You
doesn't.
bugging.
Nah, the
It
one
doesn't.
I know which one you're talking about is mad cheap, but it's like the old throwbacks,
It's the old.
like mad chairs in a big arena. And you just
But I
have
mean,
one
it's
big
nothing.
ass
It's
screen.
nothing
Nah,
wrong with
which
that,
one are you
though.
talking about? The
I'm
one
talking about the. I'm pretty sure I'm
right
talking about the
across.
one
It's
you
like
talking
it's
about.
like it's you're down
Rockville
there and you
Center.
make the
Rockville-
left.
Rockville Center?
Yeah, you make the left right there.
Yeah.
That one right there.
And the
They
shit
got
is right
recliners.
across the
They got
street.
recliners.
No,
Yeah, that
they
shit got the
don't.
recliners.
Alright, well,
Maybe not in the-
maybe that shit might
Maybe
be
not.
new.
Maybe not in the theater that you'll be in, but that shit definitely got reclining.
$8.
When
You
I
gotta
went,
put me
like
on,
I
bro.
went,
Get the address.
I went a few months ago. The movie I saw, they didn't have recliners for
Bro,
it.
that shit definitely.
But
If,
anyway,
if they don't recline, then but they definitely have the nice seats though.
I mean, yeah, they were like cushiony.
What was I getting at?
R.I.P. What's that one on Sunrise? Sunrise.
Oh,
Cinema.
Sunrise
yeah.
Cinemas.
Now,
R.I.P.
They should never end.
Now we went to the gym today. We went to the gym. We went to 24 Hour, and I was in there and I'm looking up and I was like, "Yo, this dead ass all used to be a movie theater."
Yeah, thanks. Everything used to be Sunrise Cinemas, bro.
That shit was lit too.
They
Had
turn
the
that shit into everything now. So
discounted Tuesdays and shit.
Yo, first off, that movie theater is just cheap in general.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
matter what it was cheap.
Yo, that was the only movie theater that I've ever went to where I had to go through a metal detector.
Same.
And I think the
Yeah,
and I think the one in Union Square.
I didn't even
When we
think
saw
about
Black
that.
Panther, did we have to go through a metal detector? They had security though.
Yeah.
They had
We
security.
did go through a metal
But that was
detector
Union.
on that one.
That's Union Square though.
Union
Niggas is
Square is
always trying to do some wild shit.
Union Square is always that place that you want to walk through a metal detector.
But the shit in Sunrise, my whole life, niggas always had metal detectors. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, at the time, niggas
Check
wasn't
your
even
bags, all that
at the
shit.
time, niggas wasn't even shooting up movie theaters.
It was before that. Yeah, that's true.
Niggas was visionaries.
That's true.
Yo, RP to Sunrise. Them niggas is visionaries on the shootings. Like, yo, niggas is wilding all the time.
Wasn't there? There was another one out there too that closed before Sunrise.
Oh, the shit right, the shit that's at Olive Garden now.
Forget the
I don't know the name of it, but the shit that was at Olive Garden.
Niggas went from having 2 movie theaters to 0 in a matter of like 6 years.
Yo, I felt bad for Rosedale. There's nothing in Rosedale, son.
Nothing.
There's one of everything. We were just talking about that shit.
That's a sign.
That nigga's got one McDonald's. That got like it's one of everything. It's one like not convenience store, like a Rite Aid type shit. Y'all don't even have a Rite Aid and a Walgreens. I have a Rite Aid. That's it. Niggas don't even got 2.
Niggas gotta drive like 20 blocks to find another pharmacy.
My nigga, everybody in the hood at the pharmacy trying to get their shit. Like, yo, what you here for? Like,
Oh no.
yo, that's jokes.
And mad planes flying overhead too.
Facts. Yo, Rosedale's
It's just rough.
yo, Rosedale's niggas sold us
Get
the
out
dream.
while you still can.
Niggas sold us the dream. It was like, alright. Alright. Like, you want a house? Alright. You next to a park too? Oh yeah, it's all nice. And then the fucking plane go by.
Yo, that's crazy. Cause I live in Rosedale, bro. Not gonna lie. When we went to go check out the house that I live in now, no planes. Like it was perfect. As soon
We
as
got
we
a temporary
moved in,
airspace ban.
as soon as we moved in, like five planes flew by like 15 minutes. It was crazy. I was like, what is this? I'm desensitized now, though. I don't even hear planes no more. I really
Niggas like,
don't.
yo, chill. Yo.
I don't even hear that shit no more. Unless I'm like on the phone, I'm like, oh, chill. Hold on.
I mean, look at it. Let's pros and cons to the plane coming over. Cons, you can't hear each other when you're speaking. Pro,
Okay.
sure to get a little too wild while you fucking. The plane go over. Like, yo, wait for the plane, wait for the plane, wait for the plane. Yo, wait for the plane.
Yo, plane break.
You can scream right now.
Yo, y'all wild.
Yo, my week's been cool. It's been alright. I lost some old things due to the podcast.
Same.
I feel like, but it's cool though. It was coming to an end anyways.
Yo, it's crazy. I don't know if all y'all go through this, but I have phases where I like gain like a good amount of things, and then I have phases that I lose a good amount of things. Like it's never like one drop off, one come on. Like it's always
Yeah,
a
all at
surge.
once.
I have weird energy around me right now. So I had the, last podcast, had that situation.
Mhm.
That was L, but that was already L. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't even really count that. But that happened. Somebody else, boom. That was coming to an end as well. But that happened.
Mm.
But now it's like, at the same time, I'm trying to cool out. I'm not really trying to do too much.
Yeah.
You feel like now I feel like people are trying to not come back into my life, but just like some one shorty followed me on the gram the other day. Wild thick. I'm like, yo, who the fuck? I'm like, yo, I know this girl. I'm like, I'm looking at her gram. I'm like, nah, this is weird right now. I'm like, as soon as I'm trying to settle down, some fake Instagram model type chick just follow me on the gram. I'm like, all right, this is a setup. This is sus. Somebody else hit me up like, oh, we should reconnect. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what's going on? Why when I'm dry, when like I'm not doing nothing, the shorties I'm talking to not treating me right, nobody want to hit me up.
That's the universe.
That's life. That's how it be.
As soon as I'm like, yo, I'm chilling right now. I'm cool. I'm good. Now everybody and their moms want to see what's good with me. Women have like, yo.
Yeah. The energy is crazy. They know when. They know
Yeah,
when to strike.
facts. It's like, oh, this nigga cooling too much. Like, alright. What else? What else happened this week? That happened. Yo, my glasses broke. Snapped.
That's rough.
Was it dramatic or just like broke on some like?
I'm like cleaning my glasses, like in my shirt, and I felt them get loose, and I'm like, did these shits just break? Sure enough, snapped right in half.
Just from cleaning up. That's crazy.
I'm like, damn. I mean, they was coming to an end anyways. I had them shits for like 3
I'm about to
years.
say it's time. If that happened off that, it was time.
Oh nah. I needed new glasses anyways. I just haven't gone to the eye doctor for an eye exam. But Yeah, this shit is crazy.
Class to be wild bred too. Hope you got.
Nah. I mean, yo, Warby Parker, all the niggas that wear glasses. Nah, they're pretty cheap at Warby Parker.
I don't really fuck with Warby Parker.
Nah.
Maybe I'm just an expensive nigga.
I had a
Maybe.
question. Now that y'all talking about that whole, losing things, old things, do y'all agree with the notion? I see a lot of women do it. You get into like new territory before you leave the old one, or you rather that like little refresher, like dropping the old one, being by
Or
yourself,
like having them
and
overlap.
Yeah, having them overlap. Do you feel like that's a better choice, a better option, or do y'all like that little refresher in between the things?
I'm trying to think. I feel like
I'd probably say refresher in between.
you like to not have hoes and then
I mean,
get a new thing.
take some time, examine yourself, see what went wrong.
I mean, yeah, we're not talking about years
What you
in
can do
between,
better.
so yeah. I mean, like, I feel the same way. I'll take like maybe a week or two.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
taking a week.
I'm not talking about a week.
And then
I feel like I would like to take breaks, but I feel like I usually meet women. But all right, if it's going like that, it's usually towards the end of whatever I'm dealing with.
Mm.
So if it ever gets like to the point where it's like that. So I don't know. Sometimes I want breaks. Like sometimes in my mind it is a break. Like, oh, I'm just getting to know this girl.
Mm.
But at the same time, the other thing is ending. So
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like doing me right now. I'm meeting this girl.
even
The old girl is pretty much done, and I'm still like out here. I can still meet other people, and then I have that period now where I'm like, all right, cool. Now what do I want to do? Do I like the shorty? Do I want to like, do I want to like date her exclusively or whatever the case may be, or do I want to just this is not really what I'm feeling, and then just go back to the lab and see what's up?
Yeah, I identify with that. I like you put it in a good way of saying it, because even though it's overlapping, there is a point where it's like you still doing you in that moment. But it's like you're coming out of this one relationship like mentally, even though you're still in it mentally, you're out of it, and you meeting somebody new, so you're not fully in it yet. So it's like kind of like 1 foot in, 1 foot out type. I feel you. That's the best way to put it. With most people, I feel like most people are like that to a point nowadays. 2018
Overlapping.
Yeah, everything's just overlapping. We know too many people, so it's like everything's overlapping.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people that like to end things and then get into something else. But I feel like, I don't know. It depends on what you're doing at the time, too. You could really have no hoes. You could really just end things, have no hoes for a minute. And then it's like, oh, shit, I just met a shorty.
Yeah, it'd be like
and like, that's what that's whatever the case may be. But I'm good off all that. All right. So back to this week. Y'all watched that Kanye? The Trump White House thing?
Damn, come on. That was good. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what to believe anymore with Kanye, to be honest. It's like,
did y'all watch it or did y'all just watch the snippets?
I saw the snippets. I didn't watch the whole
snippets.
thing.
Yeah, I didn't see the whole thing.
I saw a good amount. Like, I saw snippets, but it was a good amount of the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just here and there.
Okay.
From what I've heard, though, he was rambling
a lot.
He went off for a good 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Tried to be a good journalist, I guess. Are we journalists? I guess we are.
Everybody
nowadays. If you get your news from us, that's wild.
Yeah, everybody nowadays.
We shouldn't be your primary source for nothing.
But basically, so I'm taking a shower before the podcast and everything, and I'm not watching it. I'm just listening to it, and I mean, he was making points. Like, I could see,
I'm sure.
I could see why there's two narratives on Twitter right now. There's people saying that Kanye's wilding and that they don't fuck with him no more, and I could see why people are saying that that the media is portraying him in a negative light with just selective clips. Because I mean, I think from what I've seen, it was like 20 minutes or some shit like that. I probably saw about like 12 to 15 minutes of it.
Mm.
And I would say he only had one point where I was like, you're wilding. And that was the Hillary Clinton thing in the MAGA hat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I don't feel like what he was saying was like crazy. Like, it was just about, okay, the MAGA hat. Why does he put the MAGA hat on? Okay, he's like, yo, I put the MAGA hat on. This shit gave me superpowers. And he's just basically saying like, yo, I lived through this. Like, I put this shit on. I lived through this. I'm still here. Like niggas tried to off me. I'm still here.
Yeah.
So he's saying that's what gave him the strength to like to renegotiate his Adidas contract and to tell them that he's not going to do it unless you're going to build a factory in Chicago and all this extra stuff.
Yeah.
So he's saying like that's like it helped him with that, and that basically he was just talking about like and he was talking about prison reform and Larry Hoover and he had his lawyer there or some shit like that, and they were just talking about how that he should that they should free him or that they should at least reduce the sentence because I don't even know what that nigga was in there for. They said some conspiracy shit. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck that means, and that either that he should be freed or that his sentence is like ridiculous because they said he's serving 6 consecutive life sentences.
Yeah.
So they was like, how is this nigga who like is a political, I guess, criminal in the same jail as a Unabomber and all this other and like Al Qaeda and all this other shit. And what else? And then it was just about prison, and then it was like prison reform and everything like that and whatnot. So I'm like, okay, yeah, some of the clips were bad, but I feel like he was getting across a general, like a decent general idea. Like he wasn't saying nothing that I'm like somebody else wouldn't say if they were talking to the president.
That's true, but also, do you feel like Trump gives the same love back? Like he feels the same type of respect from Trump that he gives to him?
I don't think Trump gives a fuck.
Not.
I don't think Trump gives a fuck.
Definitely
I feel like the interview, he definitely like. I mean,
Condescending.
I wish I could have saw like what his face was looking like so I could just give like feedback because literally Kanye talked for 10 minutes straight.
Yeah.
Nobody else talked. Just Kanye. The shit started. Oh, nice to meet you guys. Da 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 da. And Kanye just went. And Kanye just went. So I mean, it just like his responses though. Like at the end, he was like, "Wow, like that's a lot." And this and that. Like he wasn't expecting Kanye to do that shit. He thought like, okay, we're gonna come in here cool. It's like a nice little op. It's like and it's like okay, so you could just tell like this nigga's mind was not where, Donald Trump's mind was not where whatever Kanye was talking about. He was hearing him like so he could respond like, okay, you make points about he was like, how long was he in there for? Like, that's crazy. Like,
Donald Trump just using him for his purposes. Like,
I mean,
that's definitely true. They're using each other.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if it's beneficial. Yeah, I don't know if it's beneficial for Kanye.
Like, I mean, maybe Donald Trump thinks he could, I don't know, get some like black support behind him.
I don't think
Kanye.
But
at the same time, the black community not really fucking with Kanye right now. So
I don't think that he's gonna win the vote from most minority people. I don't think he's gonna win the vote from most minority people, even young ones.
Even if Kanye fucks with him. Like,
I think what he's trying to do is connect with the white youth. Get them from being liberal. I don't think his objective is like young blacks and black people in general. I don't think that's what he's trying to get at. I think he's trying to get the young whites who want to be down, who want to be a part of the culture, but they're really not. I think he's getting those people, the niggas that like Logic and all that shit. I think those are the niggas that he's getting, and I think that's the target area. We're lost. We're too far to the left for him. We're never gonna. Regardless of if Kanye could have been making the most sense, nigga could come in there and be like, yo, suck my dick. He could have been doing all that shit. Whatever the case may be, he wasn't getting us.
Yeah. He's trying to get the people in the middle.
Yeah, he's trying to get the white kids who are about to be 18, are 18, let's say 17 to 25. He's trying to get those kids, not trying to get us. And I think that's Kanye. I think that's what he's trying to get to with Kanye.
All right, so that's Donald Trump's angle. What's Kanye's angle on this whole thing?
I think Kanye thinks.
So I'm still trying to figure out.
I feel that Kanye thinks he wants to help. And he was just getting at like, look, if Donald Trump is the guy that I have to go to get the help, then Donald Trump's the guy that I have to go to get the help. Regardless of regardless of what this nigga's his ideals are about me, all this other stuff. If he's the president and that's the nigga that has all the power, then that's the nigga that I have to go through. That's kind of what he said, because they asked him like, yo, Donald, he was like, one of the reporters asked, yo, do you brought up about George W. Bush, and you said that he doesn't like black people. Do you think that Donald Trump doesn't like black people? What are your thoughts on that? And he basically was like, yo, I love everybody, da 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 da. He was like,
that's his like go to like fucking hand
love.
That's his
love.
that's his like. I'm not answering that question.
Love everybody.
Love.
Y'all love everybody.
Yeah, that's a good comment.
He was like, yo, I love everybody, da 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 da. And then he's like, and then so he went into like racism, and it was like, yo, people always talk about like, yo, Donald Trump is racist and this and that and third. But he was like, that's what the racism is, an invisible wall. He was like, yo, that's an invisible wall to me. Like, like, yeah, it's there, but like, what do you want me to do about it though? Like, if this is the nigga I have to work with, what do you want me to do? I'm supposed to just like stand on the other side of the wall, or am I supposed to go through it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So that's how he's coming at it. Like, okay, this Donald Trump's wilding. Yeah, he could be racist, so I'm not supposed to work with him. We're supposed to struggle because he's racist? Or do I just say, you know what, yeah, he's racist, fuck it, but let me get as much as I can get out of him?
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I disagree. I feel like everything Kanye is doing is for Kanye. And he wants it to seem like it's all love, it's all for help and other people. But it's really just for his own ego, for his own profit agenda. I feel like he knows what he's doing with all of this. I
feel like there's got to be some end goal.
There is an end goal that we
which
can't
is what?
see.
Like, is he trying to become president? Is he trying to?
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't think he. Really
but how is this getting him there?
If not just getting him to the point of being president or even album sales, it's to the point of getting the attention.
Yeah.
He wants the attention. At the end of the day, everything he does is for the attention. And anybody who doesn't see that is just doesn't know Kanye. Kanye's always been about Kanye.
I mean, Kanye's definitely always been about Kanye, but at the same time, though, I feel like if Kanye injects himself into a cause, then that's about him too. You know what I mean?
It's because he believes in it.
But that's not true. Because look at the whole thing with the Donda Foundation. He was beefing. I forgot what his name was. Ron Fest. Ron Fest was like, yo, we started this foundation and like we've been here doing it, and you often Calabasas with your family, which you should be, but at the same time, he got the recognition for the Donda Foundation, and for a good amount of time he's putting it on, and then what happened? We don't hear about it ever since. We hearing about Trump though. We're not hearing about the Donda Foundation. Priorities. If you really want to help and get certain things out there, instead of going to one random person on the street and putting them on your Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Do other stuff than just having a photo op with Trump when Trump is just really fake listening to you and you're hugging him. It's not. It's just like. A lot of people say maybe his intentions aren't, malicious. Maybe he really does want help, but he's not going about it in the right way. And at the same time, I feel like he does want help, but it's to help himself too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, he wants to.
Not finish what you're gonna say.
I'm saying, he wants to help people, but at the same time, if it's not working for him, if he really had to help people and he's not getting anything from it, then he's not gonna do it.
Do you think that anybody does anything? Do you think anybody does anything selflessly all the time?
Not all the time.
Or do you think that there's some gain in it? There's some personal gain in there, regardless of what it is. Self-gratitude, help. If you want to helping the cause, whatever the case it is.
It might just, like you said, it might even just be like you feel better about yourself. But I don't think Kanye.
But what I'm saying is, you're getting at Kanye about that. But what I'm saying is, do you think that Kanye is the only person that does that, good or bad?
No, he's definitely not the only person that does it. But at the same time, there's the reason why we're talking about him, because he's the one out here being outrageous and putting those thoughts and those images and visuals out there for people to speak on it. And I'm saying, this is somebody who championed us, and it's like now he's like Anakin went to the dark side. It's like now, like, come on, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Please, like, you're not this dumb to really think that Trump is really gonna help you. Do you feel like Trump is help Kanye? And if he does, is it because Trump wants to help him, or it's because Trump feels like that's gonna help him in the long run?
I think Kanye genuinely wants to help and make a difference, make an impact, but the way he's going about it could be done a little better.
That's another thing too. Kanye is a very misunderstood person. I think that's his own fault. He's not the best. He's not the best at wording his thoughts. And his
very
ambitions. True. He speaks in like a code where it's like
you got to be on his.
There's so much in his head that he tries to get it out, and it just doesn't come out the way.
I feel like he articulated himself pretty well in this interview.
I mean, I didn't see the interview from front to back to know if like really happened, but what I heard, like he seemed like he had his cup of coffee in the morning. This and that. He's not always like.
No, he seemed like
I mean, at the same time, I feel like it didn't sound like it was coming from like a professional. Like it sounded like it was coming from Kanye.
I mean,
like
Kanye's not a politician. It's not.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, maybe he needs to like hire somebody to like be his conduit and just work through that. I don't know, maybe.
Do you feel like Kanye is trying to champion for black people though?
No.
Or do you feel like he's just trying to champion for himself?
He's trying to champion for himself.
Why are those the only two options?
Even the same thing he said about Larry Hoover. He said in an alternate universe,
yeah,
I am Larry Hoover.
I was like, huh?
He's like, I am Larry Hoover.
I was already getting turned. I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
I am Walt Disney.
That's
like,
in the
that's
some
Kanye.
Yo, he was like, yeah, he started the interview on some Dragon Energy shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm not here for that. I don't want to hear you.
You're gonna be coming out.
Yeah, I don't want to hear you go in the White House talk about no fucking Dragon Energy, my nigga. I do not want to hear you talk about the chakras, moving through your body. I don't want to hear about that shit. I don't want to hear about no equinox shit. But he cleaned it up though. I was like, okay. I mean, you think you're Larry Hoover in some other universe, so you have to help him now. Like, sounds like a term. Does that sound like some Terminator plot?
It does.
Does that not sound like the Terminator?
Low key, yeah.
Bro, and maybe he watched it that
morning,
bro.
We don't know where Kanye gets his philosophy from. We don't know that.
That don't sound like the plot of the fucking first Terminator. My nigga.
Actually,
that don't sound like fucking you never saw the Terminator. Alright, that's not conversation. That don't sound like fucking Trunks coming back to save Goku.
I'm weak.
Oh, dude.
All the niggas
that's true.
And then and this is how you know it's really fucking Dragon Ball Z, because all the niggas that really watch Dragon Ball Z and are caught up know that we find out they lived in a different universe.
Yeah.
That was a different universe, Trunks. That's why his hair color is different.
Mm-hmm.
Bro. Don't tell me this nigga Kanye was watching some Dragon Ball Super.
No, that's how he be talking.
This nigga Kanye was dead ass watching that shit. He was like, yo, I relate to Trunks. Me and Trunks got the same energy. Because I'm Larry Hoover in another reality. And this Trunks is that Trunks, but he's not that Trunks.
And this is why I'm here.
That's why I'm here today. Giving Goku the sensu bead. Bro, that's crazy. Now that Larry Hoover bar was kind of wild.
I keep it real with you though. Yandi gonna.
You think Yandi's gonna bang?
I'ma still bump for sure.
From what I heard, it sounds like he's really putting together something. I just know on the sales standpoint, commercial standpoint, it's gonna be big.
Yeah,
Yandi's gonna be big. Just off of everything that he's been like, this is like the craziest rollout we've ever seen.
So you think Kanye's still in rollout mode?
Yo,
it's revamped. It is revamped rollout mode. I'm not gonna
he never left.
There's some next level shit.
He put the MAGA hat on with the Kaepernick shirt. Like, that's how I know the rollout was crazy. Mm-hmm. Niggas just like, yo, I'm hitting y'all with the album.
Really out here doing something,
bro. Why was Kanye so mad that niggas told him not to wear the hat though? Can he not see why people don't want him to wear the hat?
He can see that. I feel like that's why he deleted his social media. But at the end
no,
of the day,
I think no. Does he see that what people are saying? Yes. Does he? But what I'm saying is, do you think that he comprehends why people don't want him to wear the hat?
Like, I feel like he knows.
I feel like he has to.
But at the same time, it's doing for himself.
Obvious.
He knows.
It could be very obvious, but he might really feel like niggas are bullying him, like he said.
Nah, he sees why people say that, but also his meaning behind it is his meaning. So I feel like he did a compromise. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna still wear the hat, but now I'm not gonna post it.
Like, sometimes you feel like you just got a righteous cause, and like, I don't know, like, you just.
I know. I'm not saying that he doesn't feel like he's wearing the hat for a good cause or whatever the fuck the reason is behind the hat, right? What I'm saying is, Do you feel like Kanye understands why people are telling him not to wear the hat?
I think he might, but he's he's just so set in his cause, whatever he's trying to do, that he's just like blocking it out. Like saying like, "Oh, get out of my way! Like I'm trying to do this."
Because I think he really thinks it's bullying. He, like you're saying, he has his cause, right?
Yeah.
And that's all that's in his head.
Yeah.
So anytime somebody's telling him not to wear
like
it,
the slightest like diss to him, he's like, "Nah, fuck that. Like I'm out here, I'm doing this."
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
So then I guess what we're trying to say is that he doesn't know why people are telling him not to wear the hat.
I feel like he knows why people are saying it. He just doesn't care. He thinks
so
you shouldn't be able to tell him not to.
Okay, so you guys feel like he understands why people are telling him not to wear the hat.
But he's just
full-heartedly
because dragon energy.
But because he's on dragon energy.
Yeah.
And we're still on whatever energy the sun's giving us. We're still on sun energy. This nigga's on dragon energy.
We not on his level at the end of the day.
And that he's just on another level of photosynthesis. And that is, we just in 2020, we in 2018, he's in 2035.
That's how he feels.
As a lifelong Kanye fan, that's what I like to believe.
And that's he's always felt that way. He always felt like he's a visionary and he's years ahead of us.
Would that not be worse?
Kanye.
Would that not be worse? I almost would want him to to not even understand it.
Nah, he understands. He understands.
I'm not saying that he does or he doesn't. I would almost want him to not understand it.
Yeah,
because okay, good. You could be in your cause. You could be in your cause. And you could have your stance on whatever, but you have to understand. But I feel like he's oblivious to why people are like, "Yo, bro, you probably shouldn't wear that."
Yeah.
Yo, but look back when he did the whole Confederate flag thing. He's not the first time he's done something that's offending other people. He knows it's offensive, but he has his own reason behind it, so he doesn't care.
I feel like the Confederate flag wasn't that bad because
he didn't do it as long. But still.
I don't feel like he did it as long, and I don't know, it's just different. I don't know, I feel like the Confederate flag thing just felt a lot different.
It's the same thing. It's just not as big as the MAGA hat, but it's the same thing. The Confederate flag.
I feel like the Confederate flag is bigger than that. I'm just saying, it didn't feel as crazy, though. Like, when he wore it, it was a thing like, yo, you got the da-da-da-da on, but it's kind of like, I don't know. He worded it better. Nah. And I think it was because it's a flag. I feel like people were just not as opposed to him wearing it as.
I mean, the Confederate flag has more history behind it, and there are people who support the Confederate flag way longer than the MAGA hat. The MAGA hat hasn't existed for so long, so it is bigger.
Right.
But in this moment in time, the MAGA hat is is worse than the Confederate flag.
Yeah.
In this moment in time.
Yeah, definitely has more meaning to it.
But he's doing the same thing he did with the Confederate flag. He's like, yo, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna flip it and do it in my way.
He definitely gave white I'm not gonna say conservative white people, but racist white people the new Confederate flag. The MAGA hat is definitely the new Confederate flag.
Yep.
Niggas took that shit. He gave them the MAGA. Think about that. Think about the timeline of it. The Confederate flag is pretty much ousted. Niggas gave you the MAGA hat.
Yep.
This nigga's still out here.
You don't think about that, bro. This shit is crazy.
Mm-hmm. People still flying the Confederate flag.
No, not people still have a Confederate flag, but they don't have it. Like, they don't sell it in a lot of places anymore, and you don't have it in the state houses.
They starting to take some statues down, like Confederate heroes.
Bro,
they starting to get rid of them.
Charlottesville was about the Confederate flag. No, it was about a statue.
Confederate statue, same shit.
The statue.
Yeah,
same shit. Yeah, it represents the whole time period.
Think about this shit, bro. Niggas start like, yo, we get enough Jews to be like, yo.
I feel like if you wearing a MAGA hat, you flying a Confederate flag. If you flying a Confederate flag, you wear the MAGA hat. Like, it's vice versa. Like,
I get that. But what I'm saying is, think about that. Think about the optics that the media is trying to present, right? Okay, you're losing all your Confederate shit, right? You feel like you're losing a piece of history for some people. This nigga Trump comes around. Like, yo, remember the good days?
Remember the Confederate
days? Like, last year, how you had the flag? When you went to the post office, the shit was right there. Yeah. That was only a year ago, my nigga. Now look at it. Shit only got the American flag. This shit don't feel right. Make America great again.
Yup. Bring the Confederacy back. That's what he's
my nigga.
It's
Bro.
crazy. It's crazy how he's like saying shit without saying it. Like,
That's how they do
Nigga,
it.
we all know what that shit means.
That's the best place.
And
to
they
hide
trying to
things
be
is
low
in
with it,
plain
like-
sight.
Nigga,
Okay.
Make America Great Again was not low at all, son. That shit was not low at all. Not at all.
It's
I
not
mean,
low. But
At all, bro.
It's
Niggas
like-
caught that shit in like 2.5 seconds. They was like, Make America Great Again. What the fuck? Like what the fuck? Niggas like, yo, you lost the flag, my G. Here's the hat.
It's still crazy to see this guy in a uniform.
It's my guy.
Can't
keep the
stand
corona
what
in the
he's
mag. You seen that shit?
Nah, we're dead ass talking about the MAGA hat drinking Budweiser.
That's why
We're
I'm trying-
contradicting
I'll
ourselves
try to
right
do.
now.
I'll try to do it off screen. Like I can't promote it.
We're contradicting ourselves right now.
My fault, yo. It was the cheapest
Yo.
thing they had.
I don't know if I have a problem. Like if you have a problem the same way. But when Kavanaugh got sworn in as a justice, and you seen everybody on Twitter like, oh, drinking a Budweiser for Justice Kavanaugh, this and that. It just rubbed me the wrong way.
Oh nah.
It just rubbed me the wrong.
We
way.
drinking MAGA beer? This is MAGA beer?
Y'all know I don't got
Yo,
Twitter, so
forgive
I ain't
us,
see
y'all.
that
Forgive
shit.
us,
So I
y'all.
mean,
Bro.
if I knew, I wouldn't.
I didn't know
wouldn't
about
have
that
got it.
Kavanaugh shit.
I didn't know about that.
I didn't know that was
shit,
good. I didn't know this was the official beer of MAGA.
It's the official beer of America.
Nah, we
so-
repurposing that shit, bro. We
Oh,
Kanye,
we
right
Kanye.
Nah,
now.
fuck repurposing shit.
Yo, I could drink this beer
Yo,
and make it all about
That shit
love.
made me feel like Superman. It's all love.
I'm putting all of the dragging energy that I have into this can. Now it's a new can. This nigga said it's a new hat, bro.
He like, look at the
Niggas,
brim.
he's like, bro, the MAGA hat brim, like guys, the MAGA hat brim was a 38-degree angle.
Ooh,
The MAGA Kanye hat is on a 45-degree angle. Therefore, the energy on it is different because the way that the sun hits the hat and how it reflects is different. So therefore, the energy is different.
So
It's dragging energy.
He dead said
did
that
he?
shit.
He said
He
no.
dead-
Yes,
you're kidding
he
me.
said the brim.
He
Yeah, he
dead
said he
ass.
changed the brim.
He said
He
it's
was
a
talking
different
about
hat.
the degrees in the.
Nah, I don't know
fucking
about the
brim
degrees.
brim.
I'm gassing it.
But he's talking about the brim. He was like, yo, this is a
Bruh.
different hat.
He's like, my nigga, the MAGA hat, that's a 3-panel. This shit is a 4-panel. This shit's a
my
4-panel.
He was serious, bro. He was serious. He was like,
How could this shit be the same hat, my nigga? Yes, it's red, and yes, it still says "Make America Great Again." But the brim, bro, the
Wow,
brim,
that's really crazy.
the brim.
Damn, I didn't know that.
My nigga, it's the brim. Yo,
Kanye, I mean, he off the meds too. I want to say that has something to do with it.
yo,
It has. Come
that gotta be. That's yo. Whenever you come back, whenever you try to get back with your old shorty, and she's like, "Yo, you're the same nigga. Just tell the brim's different."
on. How could I be the same?
Like,
nigga?
how could I be the same nigga with a different brim? Like, just come back with a new hat. Like, yo, my nigga, how could I be the
My
same
goatee
nigga?
longer this time. Come on down, my goatee longer this time.
Yo,
You know,
that ass,
different
motherfucker.
energy. Damn, that's crazy.
Like, you still getting the
Grew
same
my
hair.
hair out a whole half inch.
Like, yo, you still getting the same haircut. Like, nah, this is not the same haircut because when I was with you, the clippers was different. This is a bevel.
Facts.
This is the bevel cut. Therefore, the energy in my head is different. My hair follicles are a lot stronger now.
Damn.
Nah. I would say something. You're probably not big enough to get flagged, but still get flagged though.
What?
About why Kanye's acting the way he's acting, but
Nah,
it's some YouTube conspiracy things.
nah, I'm not trying to get to
Yeah.
Some
You're
simulation
not trying to
shit.
get flagged.
All right, what's up? What's next? We talked about Kanye for like 30 minutes.
That's I mean, and look, it's genius what he's doing. It's genius.
Nah, it's not genius.
He's getting the
talking about
visibility. He's getting it. He's getting the attention of everybody. My grandmother, my great grandmother know about Kanye because of this.
Niggas knew about Kanye though.
Yeah, but nah, come on.
I've never heard my
This is-
dad talk about Kanye
until now.
until like
This is the biggest he's ever. This is the most famous he's ever been.
yeah.
So you think it's all about the fame?
It's about the attention.
It's
At the
that's
end of
part
the
of
day.
it. I don't
And
think that's
low-key,
what it's all about.
I don't know why, but he never really messed with Barack. So maybe this is kind of him going.
Because
Like,
Barack called him a jackass when
Yeah.
he talked about this.
is that really a reason to not really? Mess
No,
with
he
the
talked.
president?
He talked about that
In
shit.
Kanye's mind, probably.
He literally talked about that shit in the Charlamagne interview. How that shit hurt him,
I know, but at the same time,
and how niggas wasn't really banging with him like that.
Yeah.
is that really a reason for you to really be going this hard with his replacement?
I feel like
I don't think it's all about
I low-key
Obama.
think he's trying to make change with Trump so the trunk could be better than.
No,
Lana.
I feel like Kanye felt like he had ideas in his mind. He felt like Obama wasn't really fucking with him, but now this new nigga's fucking with him. So he's like, I'm riding with him.
Yeah.
This is why you got to treat people with kindness all the time. Because niggas turn into Hitler. Nigga said that, yo, my nigga, you can't paint. Nigga went to kill 40 million Jews.
Be kind, yo.
Nah, think about that shit,
Give
bro.
out compliments.
Is that true though about the painting? How he used to paint and shit? Yo,
he used to
I
paint,
ain't hear that.
and he was trash. I heard he was trash.
I heard he used to paint. Like I heard that shit, and I'm like, yo, imagine if the nigga was just like, yo, this is alright. Shit, kind of cool. Shit got dragon energy. What if dragon energy was around in the 30s? Nah, let's not get into this conversation. It's disrespectful. Let's get into this conversation. That's a disrespectful as fuck. That's a disrespectful as fuck, y'all. I apologize.
Yo, y'all fucked up. Y'all had a whole ass war where you could have just told us not.
Nah. Let's not even go down there. What else happened?
what else
Jimmy
is going
Butler.
on?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're talking about dragon energy. This nigga Jimmy Butler is definitely has
That's
dragon
some big
energy.
dragon energy right there.
Is it big dick energy now? Or are we just gonna say you got dragon energy?
Big dragon.
You got mad dragon energy, my G.
It's the same. It's the same.
Now, don't even say you got big dragon energy, because dragon in itself just lets you know that you got mad energy. You got dragon energy, bro. I'm about to
That's
say,
all you need.
that's what we
dragon
champion
energy.
now. It's like, yo, dragon energy.
I'm not championing that.
So,
Because Kanye put that shit on.
so
I like it.
you just got dragon
just
energy,
funny.
bro. Whenever you call out a word, it's like, my nigga, I just got mad dragon energy right now,
Dragon
bro.
energy.
Y'all niggas is just not even there yet. So yeah, Jimmy Butler. So apparently this nigga Jimmy Butler has mad dragon energy. Told niggas to suck his dick.
basically.
Pretty much. That was wild disrespectful.
Oh, dude.
How you gonna pass? Like, yo, nigga say, yo, every time I guard you pass the ball, and the nigga got the ball and passed it.
Yeah.
I thought Dominican niggas were like real niggas. What's going on? All my Dominican niggas, what's up? That's your mans. That's your mans right there.
Facts though.
That's your mans. Y'all looking bad right now. The Yankees lost, and this nigga Karl Anthony Towns got bitched
Yeah.
by a nigga like that.
And the funny thing is, Mad GM said they would start their franchise with Cat.
And this nigga just got his balls
And
taken.
Jimmy Butler making him pass the ball.
I'm not saying
Embarrassed him.
he had to fight him. I'm just saying you could have at least
Dunk on that nigga.
do it like, yo, I'm about to hit you with the
Do some
turnaround.
shit, yeah.
Who gives a fuck if you miss, bro? Like, niggas respect that. Yo, this nigga tried to test your manhood and you wasn't
You
with
went
it.
at him, yeah.
You gotta come back at him.
Y'all think he really did that shit with the third string?
Probably.
I do. I believe it. Because niggas wasn't even denying that shit. Like, yo, T, yo, you feel like the third string with Jimmy Butler, how did that feel? And niggas like, we had a good practice today. When niggas just start deflecting like, oh
Yeah, like-
shit, this nigga Jimmy Butler really
That
cooked
shit
y'all.
happened.
Nigga on two on two drills and fucking I don't even know who the third string nigga is.
Yeah, you don't even know. Like, you just said third string because you don't know the third string.
Nigga out
no.
there with the G League. Yo, nigga got the G League All Stars going against Karl Anthony Towns. Yo, my nigga. Yo, you have Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, and Jeff T.
Jeff T.
against
Derrick Rose?
and D Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Hold up, pause.
Yo, I even
Derrick
think about
Rose,
it,
bro.
man.
How does nigga Derrick Rose come out of this shit clean?
I don't know.
Not one nigga talked about
Nobody
Derrick
talked
Rose.
about him.
Nah, let's not do it now. Let's let him stay clean. Let's let him stay clean.
How not one nigga talked about Derrick Rose?
He's the Cavs.
Maybe he didn't play. Maybe
Yeah,
he
he was
wasn't
the
at
Cavs
that. I don't
He
know.
was the Cavs to it.
I don't know, man.
Hold up.
He might have been the one that was matching Jimmy Butler's energy, but just couldn't score. That's probably what. Cat probably.
Nigga was like, yo, my knees, bro, my knees. Nigga, Jimmy Butler started wilding. He was like, yo. Y'all gotta go to the trainer real quick.
That's AC.
Like, oh, shit.
He probably really
Oh,
about it.
niggas like,
He probably really was about it and just couldn't score on Jimmy Butler. Like,
It's like, yo, my nigga, like, he's like, bro, nigga, like, yo, I got no knees. Like, even if I had one, you already know you only just got to work right now, my nigga. Like, he like, yo, I only got one. He's like, yo, I don't even got one, bro. Like, for real. Nigga Jimmy was like, nah, you good, bro.
shit.
You good.
Nobody questioned
nobody gonna
Derrick
talk
Rose
about
or that. Yeah, like
This nigga Derrick Rose,
you got
this
Derrick Rose.
nigga Derrick Rose might get you killed. On the real.
Why you say that?
This nigga has clout, bro.
Yeah, Derrick Rose has clout. He would have clout for his whole life. He could have retired last season and still have.
Yeah,
I ain't
That's
seen
facts.
one fucking interview from this nigga Derrick Rose. I seen Karl Anthony Towns. I seen Jeff Teague. I haven't seen an interview from Andrew. Well, we probably shouldn't see an interview from Andrew Wiggins. That nigga hates him.
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins does not like that nigga, but he's Canadian. You would think Andrew Wiggins, the nigga that got straight backs, will fight him. Like the one nigga on the team with braids, like yo,
the same thing with the interview.
like this is what we this is what we traded for you for, like my nigga.
Come on, man.
The one time that niggas would look at you like, you know, that made a lot of sense. Like, that makes a lot of sense. The nigga with the braids was fighting, yeah.
Yo, I'm telling you, but the same thing with the interview he had with what's her name, Rachel. He was saying like, yo, if somebody had a problem with it, all you have to do is come up to me and be like, yo, this and that. That was low-key another shot.
He was like, yo, I came in there, I told all them niggas suck my dick, now nobody said nothing to me.
I was gonna say, he's like, yo, if I did something wrong, then
he said, yo, I know I was wilding, but nobody told me I was wilding, so I kept wilding. That's a check, bro. Like, that's a G check right there.
I mean, niggas probably just thinking you, all right, you on your way out. Whatever. Do whatever.
But he's on his way out because he wants to.
That is true.
They're not trading him if he doesn't want to trade. Like, he's on his way out because he wants
regardless,
to.
it doesn't matter.
Jimmy Butler right now could be like, I'm not leaving. What are they going to do now?
He's not gonna do that.
They're going to.
Even if he did say that, half the team doesn't like him.
Yeah, facts.
But you're telling me the team obviously not trying to trade him right now. They're not trying to trade him.
Nigga, they have to trade him. I don't know why they're saying they don't want to trade him.
They would have been trading him if he has to go.
No, they want the right trade.
They not getting it.
So they're holding out until, but you know, worst case scenario, they're gonna take whatever they can get.
Yeah, but you don't want it to be just whatever. So you want to wait
till the season? The season is, what, next Wednesday, next Tuesday?
I mean, they want to get it done as soon as possible, but if the season starts, then the season starts.
So you're going to be on the bench.
First off, this nigga Karl Anthony Towns doesn't like him. This nigga Andrew Wiggins really doesn't like him. Like, even if he was like, yo, I was wilding, bro, sorry. No! Them niggas don't like the fact that this nigga came in here trying to be on some dragon energy. Like, bro, my nigga, you're not the Khaleesi.
At the end of the day, if Jimmy Butler was like, you know what, I want to stay, he's staying.
Jimmy Butler walked in there like Khaleesi before she got the dragons. Cause she was on some wild shit before she got her dragons. She was like, nah, my nigga, I have dragon energy. Niggas is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right? She had the eggs cooking up.
Like, Chief, what the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? You don't got no type of dragon energy. Like, them shit, that energy been gone. Just came back with that shit. Yo, what if this nigga Kanye watches like mad Game of Thrones?
He has to. He's also Game of Thrones shit right now.
Definitely does.
This nigga off. nigga Kanye about to call himself the Khaleesi on Yandi.
Kanye.
That's his next album. After
Khaleesi is the next one. Can he even do that shit? That shit copyrighted.
So,
he got the money for it.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. So what else happened this week? Fucking Lana Del Rey and Azealia Banks. Let me ask y'all something.
Can somebody give me a little like brief on the situation?
Now we're not gonna get into that. Right. We're not even gonna go into that real quick. We're not.
Okay.
Nah, it's not even worth it to that.
I mean, because
what was
I just want to ask y'all a question.
What was she initially saying? I want to know what Lana was initially saying.
Oh, I forget. It was dumb. I forget.
It was about Kanye. I think it was about Kanye.
Yeah. Oh, Azealia said something about Lana Del Rey about how it's weird how a white woman is like critiquing a black man about his experience in America, how he's trying to express it. Should be only black people trying to like basically critique that. And then back and forth, Lana Del Rey basically told her like, yo, pull up.
That's crazy.
And then
the way she said it kind of like was kind of weird. How
she told her to pull up, and then she was like,
I'm not with this.
She's like, I will not fuck you up.
Oh, hit her with the double negative.
Yeah, she's like,
hit her with double
negative.
And then Azealia Banks just went on and just to say that she's a crackhead that got her nose done, which might be true. We don't know. I mean, apparently they know each other pretty well. So I mean, yeah, she could be a cokehead.
Yo, Azealia Banks with prep time is dangerous. I'm not gonna lie. She with prep time. Like, if she got time to really respond to you on the internet.
Yeah, she's gonna hit you with mad big words. She's gonna hit you with mad words you have never seen together in a sentence.
Damn.
Like, yo, the social justice warriors on the internet, bro, they're gonna string together mad isms. Like, yo, I think niggas just be having like battles between each other. Like, yo, how many isms you think I can get in this sentence, like in this tweet right now? The misogynistic racism that's happening on the third level with the glass ceiling I'm like, my nigga, what are y'all
What are we
talking about?
even talking about right
Like,
now?
yo, you had a point. Like, you had me like on the third sentence. I was like, okay, I'm with you, and then you just was like, I mean, I guess niggas just say so many big words that you just gotta agree. You be like, you know, that probably is happening. Like, that's probably
Seems
happening. I just
legit.
don't know. I just don't know. I guess. Like,
That's the thing. It doesn't get anything done when you do that. It just has people fall back. Like at the point, it's just like we not getting anything out of this. We just really like, okay, you got it.
yo,
Okay, you got it.
I like to go in the comments on those pictures, on those tweets, because I'm like, I don't have the ball. I mean, not that I have the balls. I just don't really give a fuck. But I don't really want just to see what niggas be saying. There's always that one dude like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
Yo,
And
most
then
of them be
she'll-
people trolling. Not a lot.
Not some of them, but some niggas be really having like information, and then bitches, and then sorry, I say bitches, and then whoever like people just hit them with like mad irrelevant facts. They just start saying like mad things, like they just start hitting you with mad isms, like, oh, you're just not hearing me because you hate women, and
And in 1942, when the building burnt down,
like how you don't know that? How you don't know that? In 1999, there were 2 women killed by a nigga. How you don't know that? That's why we hate y'all.
man,
Like,
yeah.
what?
Facts.
Like, I mean, I guess. Then it's like, dude, I don't know. I guess we hate. I guess niggas hate women now. I don't know. I mean, I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry. Whenever you see women start saying that niggas hate women, that mean that women hate niggas, is like, what are you gonna do? Niggas ain't shit, bro. You gotta just take that L on the internet.
Yeah.
You gotta take that L on the internet.
You got it.
There's multiple reasons why men ain't shit.
Live another day.
Just gotta take that L. All niggas ain't shit, and there's always that one dude, yo. It's not all of us. I love y'all. Shut up, bro. Niggas always trying to get pussy in the comments.
I was just about to say
I
that
love
too.
y'all. You just messing with the wrong type of dudes, queen. Find your king, beloved. Like, yo, if you don't go sit your ass down somewhere and shut the fuck up, nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're not the nigga that's raping girls. Shut up. Like, she's not talking about you, obviously. How could every nigga be trash and if I'm good? Like, my nigga is hyperbole. Anyways, back to the question. Back to the question I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
Y'all fuck Azealia Banks?
No.
That'd be honest.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I don't know.
I fuck. I'm not gonna. Some nigga put that shit on Twitter and I was like, nah. Niggas could do a lot worse than that.
She cannot get it.
Nah, you right.
She's not even ugly though. That's the crazy thing. She's just crazy.
She's not.
Yeah,
She's not the most attractive.
Don't come for me, baby. She probably won't, but she's ugly.
You think Azealia Banks is ugly? Like
That's
ugly?
why when she got mad about that whole which ugly ass thing, I'm like, yo, it wasn't even like a skin
But
tone thing.
Azealia Banks isn't really not
But
like,
you just
ugly though.
Like you be seeing her when she put her makeup on and everything like that. Think about how she really looked.
My nigga, you know what she really look like? If we looking at the same pictures, how you know?
I'm looking at the makeup pictures and I say she ugly.
I don't think she's that other track. I don't think she's like bad, but I don't think she's ugly.
Bro, she's hard.
I think
she
she's
looked
alright.
better without the braces to be honest.
She got braces.
Yeah, she got those little things. I don't know if she still got them, but
I don't know.
she had them like a month ago. Nah, she's ugly. Bro.
Let me take a sip of the MAGA juice.
The mango juice.
I mean, I don't know. She got a little booty. I mean, if the time was right, I could do it. I could do it.
I couldn't do it. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it.
Nah, you lying.
Nah, I
I
can't.
feel like you would smash.
I probably could, but I mean,
I mean,
at
we
the same
all
time,
could.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't pursue
Yeah.
it. I'm not saying like yo, I'm about to go out here and try and fuck Azealia Banks. But if Azealia Banks is like yo, me and Azealia Banks is like yo, we had a spot and we like oh shit, like what's good, and then we just chilling, and she like yo, what's up? Come back to my shit. You gonna be like no?
I would have to get clout off of it. The only way I would have to sell my body for clout.
Nah. I mean, you probably get the clout off it just off the fact that you said it. But if the way Twitter was talking, you probably wouldn't get any clout.
I get negative clout.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I get negative clout. Not gonna lie. I'll get clout for a day, and then just drop down into negative.
Not even worth it at that
It's
point.
not. She can't get it, bro. Come on now.
You really think she's that ugly?
She
yo,
pretty
pull her
ugly.
picture right now, bro. She's
Bro. I'm only asking. Nah, you know what?
It's everything. It's everything included. It's not just like her looks or her body. Just
Attitude, all that.
it's everything included. I can't do it. I just can't. You can't look like that and act like that.
Okay.
You gotta look like that and act really like well. You know, I
Personality gotta be
you
on
feel me?
point.
Your personality gotta be lit. Only you know what I'm saying. You can't be double negatives. You can't be bad attitude and you not really that poppin'. You know, like it's crazy.
Okay. How do you guys feel about like your shorty and like celebrity crushes?
I don't care.
You okay?
Hey, what do you mean? You like?
Okay, all right.
If she has celebrity crushes,
Nah, I'm gonna put it like scenario. All right, let's say you y'all watching something, or y'all just out somewhere and like somebody famous come on the screen, or she on her phone or something like that. She like, I don't know. She kind of makes it obvious that she's really feeling that.
Like the number one right now,
That's
Michael B.
fine.
Jordan. When Michael B. Jordan,
I was about to
It's
say,
like, oh shit, like she like readjusts herself or some shit like that.
That's fine. I
And
mean,
you just like
they be saying some
you
disrespectful shit too.
like that ass.
Women be saying some real disrespectful shit. Like, okay,
I mean,
I'm
as
like,
long
bitch,
as I can have my
I'm the one
celebrity
feeding
Like you
crushes
trying to
too.
talk to them and they just on the they just like looking at the screen, man, hard like, huh? What'd you say?
I'm like, I'm feeding you right now. You
Like,
can't
wait,
talk about
what?
this nigga.
That's a little OD.
But
I feel a little hurt, but I could probably get over it.
the only reason I don't care is because they're not
Yeah,
available.
I mean, yeah, I really don't. And not that it's a problem, but it's just like, damn, that's wild disrespectful.
Yeah, word.
Because I'm like, I could say some shit about some shorties. I'm like, why would I say that though?
That's the reason I don't care because I do the same thing. Like you do that. With
Nah,
Michael B. Jordan,
I wouldn't go to my shorty and be like, oh, so and so's bad. Like,
Gosh, I do that shit.
only consensus women, only women on consensus. Like, yo, Beyonce, Rihanna, those type of women. Like, oh yeah, they look good. Like, other than that, I'm shutting my mouth because I don't want her to hit me with some dumb shit one day. Like, remember that day that you said that?
I mean, I say at this point, Michael B. Jordan's a consensus man. If you
I mean, I wasn't getting that Michael B. Jordan, but we just use him as an example.
You're right. I mean,
I don't know. I just want to see how y'all was feeling on that.
I don't care because I do it back. If I didn't do it,
Yeah.
then it would be a problem. But
they got to keep the same
I'm
energy.
the
as you
same
keep.
energy. Yo, you doing that with that? All right, so I could talk about her.
Yeah,
I
facts.
could talk about how I want to smash Kehlani and all this other shit. You can't do nothing about it. That's how it is.
Now, I'm only asking because it's personal life for me.
Hmm.
I had sent something to this girl, the show that I'm talking to, whatever, and it was like a joke on Twitter. Twitter, it was like, oh, look at Carrie Hilson's wine. It was like some shorty she had like she was playing with her titties or something like that. So I sent her like that, and I sent her like one of like the comments. And she was like, oh, like, da-da-da. We kind of, like, had a little joke about it. And she was like, yo, don't ever send me another picture of another woman. Like, I'm like, okay. I'm like, hold up. I was like, that's, like, borderline porn. Like, that's not even, like, a shorty that I'm ever going to meet. True. And then the funny thing was, the video was, like, from a porn website, basically. Like, shorty had her whole, like, URL on it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Fast forward. We chilling in the crib. We're watching, State of the Culture, and they interviewed Dave East, and this nigga Dave East comes on, and she's like, and she's like,
I saw that interview.
She like, I was like,
somebody
what? Like,
somebody said that to me yesterday. There was, I don't know, Dave East is that type of nigga now. I ain't know, dude.
I mean, look,
I don't know why.
That's all good for Dave. That's
Dave East. Like,
I'm not gonna get into that conversation. Why women like what they like. All I'm saying is she made a noise, and I'm like, my nigga, what? Like, hold up, like hold up. I can't send you no pictures of some harmless shit, but you're gonna be in my face, like just next to me, like just wild. Like laying on my body, just gonna go, like nigga, what? Like what?
That's disrespectful.
You felt the energy from her lungs.
I'm like, yo, get off me! Like, what are you doing right now? Like, take that shit to the other side of the couch, bro. Like,
some girl that did that yesterday. She was like, yo, I don't usually like light skinned man, but Dave, she can have my babies right in front of you. Mind you, like 20 minutes later, I ended up smashing. But it's just like, yo, like you can't just say that about another man, even though I know he's...
Yeah, keep that shit to yourself. That's all fine that you think he's attractive and all that. That's cool. Like, all right,
I don't gotta know.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
But don't be.
So now I'm worried about like, yo, when I was smashing, are you thinking about Dave East?
Oh no, I'm not worried about that.
But you gotta think about that shit.
I don't look nothing like that nigga. Like,
no,
you really.
But you never
really
know when she closes her eyes. You don't know what's going on.
When you hit it from the back, she might just be in her head, just pretending like, yo, just.
That's a thought. Next time, like, yo, ma, open your eyes. What you doing? Like,
what you thinking?
What you thinking about, ma? Like,
You gotta be.
Yo, you know that
you gotta
just
be the
made me.
fantasy police.
You know that just made me think of when you having sex and you asking the shorty a question, she don't answer, and you're like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, have you ever done that? Have y'all ever
Hell
done
yeah, that's happened to me like more times than I'm
that?
comfortable with.
Have you ever had sex and thought about another girl or just a celebrity?
Yeah.
I got my dick sucked before, and I thought I wanted another shorty to suck my dick. I was like, damn, I wish there was somebody else doing this. I've had that happen.
I think shit like that's just
I've
human
done that.
nature. Like,
Just close my eyes, like, yo, I wish this was sex.
I closed my eyes, got head, and just pictured my ex doing it. Not gonna lie.
Nah, this is a Drake shit.
Mm.
I feel like a lot of people do that.
Nah, I've never like been doing anything. I'm like, damn, I wish I was getting. This is my ex. Like,
Because it's a different feeling with different people, you know.
I was never like, I wish I was fucking my ex
It's
right
like-
now. Like, nah, that I probably shouldn't even be. Oh nah.
Who is that? England?
I don't know who the
Nah,
fuck that was.
really.
Nah, I wasn't ignorant.
But nah, that's all right.
Fucking this.
Yo, let me know out there if y'all really like out here thinking about other people while y'all smashing. I mean, y'all not gonna let me know because you know
In the comments,
that's personal, but I do, and I think a lot of y'all do too.
all right, yo. I think that's it. That was a good one. All right, I want to plug anything.
Nah, I'm thinking about
Mm.
switching out my social media, so
Chilling.
I'm under construction right now.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Joe Vanchi.
Yo, make sure to subscribe to the to the podcast on Apple. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, like, notifications, leave a comment, whatever the fuck y'all want to do. Y'all want to say this shit is trash.
Say that.
I've had like 3 niggas on Twitter say this shit is trash to me. They were all trolls.
Yo, be ready to FaceTime me, something or link up. I want to hear.
I don't give a fuck,
Pull
honestly. I don't give a fuck. Hate watch us. Facts. If you don't like us, hate watch us, please.
Real shit.
Still watching.
If you want to talk shit, watch.
Yeah, facts. I want
watch it.
I want y'all to hate me just like how y'all hate Kylie Jenner, cause y'all made her a billionaire. If y'all could just, if y'all could do that for me, bro, I love y'all. I love y'all forever. That's it, yo. Next week, next Saturday, we out.
See ya.
Mm.